Y'all know what time it is. Y'all tuned into the most hated, most anticipated, most underrated, most aggravating TV talk show, vlog, podcast, whatever the fuck you want to call this shit. You tuned into My Grind, My Time, My Shine. You tuned into Freaky G Live. All right, Prism, YouTube, y'all know the rules. Be polite to everybody in the chat, as well as me, the host. If you don't agree with the things that I'm talking about, then politely just excuse yourself. Please do not be over here on no bullshit that's going to take away from the subject matter today, okay? Facebook, as y'all come in, welcome on in, family. Share this live feed. Let's get into it. You already know y'all rules. If you got it, light it, roll it, smoke it. Yeah, for real. If you got it, light it, roll it, smoke it. Let's go.
Very educational in the sense that they exposed further facets, characteristics of the coach in racist America. What happened to Bobby today was very characteristic of Nazi Germany. Judge Julius J. Hoffman was the champion of fascism. The man is a mechanical fascist in the road. He's a lunatic. He needs to be removed from the courses.
They say you're 9 for 1 9, 4 2 4 2, but not a coin to split black. Reformations are due. They break it down and give it back as cash. Shame on you. Adam and Eve and the God, Martin forgive. They always knew about our past, but shade our knowledge of truth. Gave us their very last, and we always made do. What we did was make you laugh, and you gave us a noose. Love to see black men as fags, women and children loose. The booth became a lab, our Frankenstein's a goose. A lot of people are all mad who live in the vivid truth. The power separating relations, break down the spooks. Now capital makes you famous and you place a fool. I'm practical with this lyrical gift. How can I lose, nigga? Tell me, how can I lose? Had ancestors taken from their home. I sleep and hung from a tree in the streets, nigga. What the fuck y'all mean? Like Martin Luther King, I too also have a dream. And after seeing what I seen is truth, bitches. What the fuck y'all mean? Human lives is under blue lies. The matter is weak. A stress cop can put you 6 feet deep. What the fuck y'all mean? Politicians give a fuck less cause they eat off the weak. We put the numbers up on Wall Street.
What the fuck y'all mean? Really? What the fuck y'all mean? Nigga, what the fuck y'all mean? Bitches, what the fuck y'all mean? Free. I need everybody to repeat after me. Revolutionary. Revolutionary.
Say, check in. We living in the era that everybody wanna be the boss. Praying to false idols, teaching our children to look up at each other as rivals. Focused on black and white, rich or poor, the Quran or the Bible, LeBron or Michael. Employment or unemployment with payments that stifle. Baby mama ain't this, her baby daddy ain't that. They both got other people, so the child's welfare is whack. Section 8 is now a trap. Things could be worse. At least that's what's been said. Niggas slipping these bitches, tripping our babies, growing affairs. This ain't no head rush. Holy facts about the people. My observations calculated. The deadliest won't listen. Blind eyes won't see. And the dry heart can't beat. No nutrition to the brain. Got you wicked in these streets. I won't compete with man, nigga. That's raised by no hope. Cause the path is mad crazy. As we go down the road. No dope can change the options. Only get it bobbing. Babies can't flourish in a world built on poverty. They ask me why I ride solo dolo most times. Cause I can see the trouble brewing up with these eyes. Why just be fly niggas when you be anything you want? Not just demons from heathens, just really labeled as monks. This what you want, huh? No justice, no peace. The parents was real parents, our kids won't die in the streets. They taught us this ignorance from woman to common man. Who's brought in as the mama's playing to blow being for friends. To chase the daddy off. I ain't a fucking man. What happens now is they showing out, they'll never be kids again. Daddy's always missing. Mama off on a mission. Shells empty, fridge empty. Dogs all just whipping. A new man got big plans for the growth of the little sister. Her brother's gone, left her all alone with a life bid in a prison. Things could be worse. At least that's what's been said. Niggas slipping, these bitches tripping, our babies growing affairs. This ain't no head rush. Only facts about the people. My observations calculated. The deadliest won't listen. Blind eyes won't see. The dry heart can't beat. No nutrition to the brain. Got wicked in these streets. I won't compete with man, nigga. That's raised by no hope. Cause the path is mad crazy. Let's be up down the road. Time is fast, her little mama ass is getting fatter. That nigga she said she loved gave her little brother his first strap. Now he wanna be a drill rapper. All his homies big steppers, all her friends twerkers. Daddy still missing and mama ducking the social workers. Fighting over the same nigga, not realizing what is hurting. Daughter and got pregnant, cycle begins again. Little brother hit a robbery, stole a truck with his friends. Food stamps on low, rent pipes leaking. It's the middle of the semester and COVID came in with the season. I only hope the growth better resides in the mind and upbringing of the unborn child. Being programmed wild on gaming time, claiming it before opening one's mouth. Yeah, this how it goes down. Black communities phase, blockades invade the territories. New age rappers turn visions of conquest into actions of a gruesome whore story. Yeah, this what really go down in the black community. Most of them at least. Things can be worse. At least that's what's been said. Niggas slipping, these bitches tripping, our babies growing affairs. This ain't no head rush. Only facts about the people. My observations calculated. The deadliest won't listen. Blind eyes won't see. The dry heart can't beat. No nutrition to the brain. Got wicked in these streets. I won't compete with man, nigga. That's raised by no hope. Cause the path is mad crazy. Let's be up down the road.
Yeah, definitely is. This shit crazy as fuck. These kids out here being raised by bitches and hoes. You dig what I'm saying? They being raised by bitches and hoes, so I ain't about to compete with none of them little motherfuckers. I wasn't raised by no bitches and hoes. I was raised by ladies and women. And hustling ones at that. I wasn't raised by no bitches and hoes, so I won't be competing with none of them niggas that compete for the jury, the bitches, you know, all that goofy shit that society, people in society nowadays, they want to compete for. You know, I ain't in y'all lane. Nope, I ain't even in y'all competition. I'm in my own lane, doing my own thing. For real. Yeah. So, I like to appreciate everybody who's tuning in right now. Shout out to everybody over on Prism and YouTube, man. Shout out to everybody over here on Facebook that's tuning in, man. Hey, happy good morning to y'all motherfuckers, man. Today we waking up to a whole new world. Every day that we wake up, we waking up to new shit that's going on in the world. Honest to goodness. Before we get this conversation started, if there's any immature individuals that's inside of the chat, please leave. I'm just keeping it all the way gangster with you. Just please leave for your own motherfucking. You could, either you leave on your own or we gonna go ahead and kick you on up out of here, straight the fuck up. I'm not putting up with that today. This is a very important topic that we need to be touching on, and I refuse to be interrupted by ignorance today. So, that being said, Nikki, if you in the motherfucker, if you over here on Facebook, man, I need you over on YouTube as a moderator. Yep, get on over there on YouTube as a moderator to make sure that we keep the peace around here. Cause that's, hey, this whole season of Freaky G Live has been dedicated to a subject matter that I call "In God's Independence We Trust." In the independence, not the Republic, not the Democrats, not none of that bullshit. In God's independence, the people. You feel what I'm saying? Not the motherfuckers who don't want to be here, not the motherfuckers who from another somewhere else. They origin and all that shit. Oh, I'm this. No, man, you American. We gonna start taking that shit up off y'all motherfucking things. Now, you could be Asian American, you could be African American, you could be whatever fuck you want to be. Well, we going to start taking them labels up off of there. You an American, then that's what the fuck you are. That's what you are. Straight up. We ain't about to keep playing these goddamn games with y'all people, man. Y'all disrespectful, y'all unruly, and it's uncalled for. A lot of y'all motherfuckers are cowards for real over in these other countries. They ran from these countries and then want to come over here with your goddamn bitching and moaning. And then you want to raise hell over on our soil. Nah, y'all some fucking cowards, man. And y'all need to cut that shit out. And Americans, y'all motherfuckers need to buckle up, because this is about to be a hellified episode for y'all today. That's why I say y'all gonna need it. If y'all got it, light it, roll it, smoke that shit. For real, you gonna have to. You gonna have to, because I'm about to split some wigs today, and I need y'all niggas, I need y'all third eye open. You feel what I'm saying? I need your third eye open so that you can take in what it is, the information that I'm giving you, and you can process it correctly and see how it applies to your life. All right? You don't see no cash apps or none of that other bullshit up there. You see wastelandmusicentertainment.com. That's a legitimate website. You go ahead. If you want some of that music that I got, man, I got other music over on that website. You can go over there and you can go grab it. You feel what I'm saying? But other than that, we ain't even gonna play no games today. We're gonna jump straight on into it. What was the subject? What was the motherfucking title over here today? Facebook. What did I put up there? Godless society. I was born in 1976, in November of 1976. And as I came up in school, we said the Pledge of Allegiance. And in the Pledge of Allegiance, it says, "In God we trust." Right? Over the past 30 years, I'm 49 years old, right? I thank God I just turned 49 years old on the 21st. But I've seen, over the past 30 years, I've noticed that this nation has become godless. These are just my observations. It started an investigation on my behalf. And what I came up with is a few questions for today. I got four legitimate, pieces of subject that we need to touch on. But before I do, I need for y'all to hear something from the, what does that say? Ivor Cummins. Okay, Ivor Cummins has something to say to y'all. It says, "Wow, no wonder this clip has gone viral. The Great Awakening is on." So I need, hey, how y'all doing? How you feel? I need for y'all to pay attention. Let's go ahead over here and let's go get some of this knowledge.
With AI,
you can create any character you want.
Y'all know this the Po Nigga Network, so we're dealing with commercials. If I gotta deal with it, you do too. If you don't want them, then start sending some donations.
Hey all, happy Thursday. I don't know if you've seen this viral clip yet, but even if you have, watch it again. It's superb. And I put the link to the clip down below so you can upload anywhere you want, on any platform. Fantastic lady reading a very important short 2 minutes of text. And it basically describes what's happening in our world. It's almost surreal or eerie to listen to it.
It ain't surreal and it ain't eerie. I need for y'all to pay attention. Everybody who coming in, man, share this motherfucking live with somebody that you care about, for real, because this is gonna help us out, for real. We coming up with a solution. That's the shit this season. Season 4 is the solution, okay? So let's go ahead, let's get it cracking. Baby girl about to crack your head.
I promise you. And it's all coming from, well, we know who. All the bad stuff. And that's why I put down below Tragedy and Hope 101, because at joeplumber.com you can download for free his book, and it tells you all about the network going back many decades, and basically who's causing all of what this lady so eloquently describes. So just have a look and I'll catch you on the far side.
Best way to gain control of the most intelligent, powerful species on the planet would be to completely divide them from the love within themselves. As soon as they are old enough to begin creating an understanding of who they are, force them into a system that teaches them that it is wrong to be yourself if yourself is different from what is accepted as normal. Confuse them about their own biological makeup so that they think that permanently altering their body is the answer to happiness. Require their daily attendance at an institution that makes them focus only on the information that is provided. Make them attend that institution from age 5 until an adult and repeatedly test them on the information so that it becomes their truth. Give them an explanation to everything so that they never have a chance to make their own assumptions of the world. Scold them and humiliate them if they suggest an opinion that opposes that of their authorities. Keep reminding them of how cruel their ancestors were to each other in the past and broadcast how cruel they are to each other in the present. Only show them tragedies on the news so that they live in fear and think the worst of one another. Convince them that their species used to be that of an incognizant wild animal. Make them think that their very existence is so incredibly random that they lack purpose and struggle to make sense of a creator. Tell them that their kind is as smart as they've ever been so that they don't question the integrity of the system that they're in. Provide them idols with artificial beauty and use them as examples of what it is to look perfect so that they are never content with their own appearance and can't help but to compare themselves amongst each other. Create addictive digital platforms that rank them by numbers so that they base their self-worth off of the amount of followers that they have and are never satisfied. Build a society around them in which those who have money benefit and those who don't fail. Make money their main focus, but make it so difficult to accumulate that they remain in a place of constant struggle, forced to dedicate the majority of their time to the system that made it this way. Tax them in every way possible, but tell them that it's for their own benefit so that they don't think twice about paying it. Take so much of their time and energy throughout the week, but give them 2 days to themselves so that they feel a sense of reward and don't fight back. Promote the consumption of poison in every social setting so that even on those 2 days, they remain disconnected from themselves and each other. Pump their food with excess sugars and addictive chemicals, but make it cheap, advertised, and easily accessible so that they never stop consuming. When their food makes them ill, prescribe them medication that only masks the symptoms so that they become dependent on it every day. Charge them so much money for healthcare so that they stay in a constant loop of consuming, medicating, and working. Cause chaos amongst them and blame it on a group of their own so that they form judgmental stereotypes. Turn them against each other in so many ways so that even if they were to connect on one, they would still be divided by another.
Indeed, y'all, we need to fight back. All of them.
Yes, we do. We need to fight back. Did y'all hear some of them things? This is the program that everybody keeps saying you got to get on with the program. This is the program that they talking about here, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Now, a lot of that shit sound crazy, didn't it? Sound crazy. This is what they running on y'all, dog. This is the play. That's the playbook right there. I just gave y'all the motherfucking playbook. Now, what we gonna do is we about to change it up, Americans. I want to get today started off. I want to get this episode started off with that because that is what they have indoctrinated into you. As you grew from infancy all the way up to the age that you at right now, this is the stuff that they indoctrinated already into you, and you're applying the shit and don't even realize that you're doing it. Dead serious. This is why I kept telling y'all, Facebook, a lot of that shit, man, that we was taught as children, we got to unlearn that shit. Shout out to the Sober Gang, man. Sober Gang in the building. Dead serious, man. We gotta do some motherfucking some better restructuring around here. And it starts with us Americans. That's why I say we gotta start taking these other titles to fuck up off of everything. Fuck the black American, fuck the white American, fuck the Asian American, fuck all of these other Americans. You are an American. You are an American. Now, the only other American that stands any type of motherfucking supremacy around this bitch on this land is a Native American. Everybody else is foreigners. I made a decision not to go on a reservation because I want my people to be able to walk through and roam through their fucking land once again, as our ancestors did, man. Not to have people come from other countries and to our fucking country and incorporate their rules and regulations and shit. Because little do any of y'all know. Do you know that the Native Americans wasn't that ignorant? They had their own form of fucking government. As the white man took over the territory, he included himself into the motherfucking government for the Native Americans until he eventually beat them all the way down till he took it over. But yet and still, the Constitution still has the laws of this land. This land, North America, still has its laws inside of the Constitution. That's why it's so vital for everybody to start paying attention to the fucking Constitution. And watch how these goddamn foreigners is coming over here and they getting in our government and they changing our fucking Constitution to fit and obey to them and their ways. These cowards ran from their fucking countries, y'all. Where we gonna run to? Anywhere we run to, man, we gonna be slaves to these motherfuckers. This is why Trump said that he wasn't letting no more third world countries come into this fucking country ever again. He's not gonna allow that shit. Because these third world countries that are oppressed already are coming over here on our fucking soil, in our fucking land, and they're bringing their oppression over here and it's affecting us. Black folks, the reason why I'm speaking to y'all motherfuckers is because they're replacing you. Where are you going to run? And even if they round up and they figure out all of us Native Americans, and they round us up and send us to our reservations and shit, even if the white man decide to do that, these liberals, if they decide to do that. Black folks, do you know that if you're not a motherfucking liberal and you and didn't serve it, don't you know that your motherfucking ass is going to be right on that reservation with us? And let me tell you something. Y'all motherfuckers ain't about to take that bitch over like how y'all took these projects over here over, because them natives got a whole different set of rules and every motherfucking thing. You niggas are gonna either be slaves one way or the other. Now, I'm giving y'all a shot at freedom by freeing your mind and unchaining you from that bullshit that you was already indoctrinated with, man. I need y'all to pay attention. I need y'all to listen. Now, the first piece of this subject matter that we gonna chop it on, and I encourage everybody, man, to interact. Just be polite in the chat. If anybody over here on Facebook will want to come on the live and you know, voice their opinion, I'm going to give you a chance. I'm going to pop you in today. For real. Just send me a motherfucking request that you want to come on this bitch. And I'm going to pop you in. We're going to get your viewpoint on this shit. But the first subject matter that we got up is, how can people that ran from their country come here and force me and my kind, Native Americans, off of our land, but say that we're wrong for wanting them to be gone? Think about it. How would you feel if somebody came up in your motherfucking house? Okay? They came up in your motherfucking house. You don't know these people. They just popped up. Came in your motherfucking house, set up shop in your shit, and then tell you they ain't leaving. They doing whatever fuck they want to do. Shit they couldn't even get away with in their country. They over here doing it in your motherfucking house. And you say, I want you gone, and they got an attitude with you, and now they telling everybody that you a racist and you a fascist and all this other bullshit. But they still ain't talking about taking their punk asses back to their house. See, what they trying to do now is they trying to latch on to the American part of being born over here or getting citizenship over here. Now they're trying to, in order to save, you know, face. So, how can people that ran from their country come here and force us off of our land, but say that we're wrong for wanting them gone? Subject matter is up there, man. Like I say, everything is open right now. Now, when we talking about these type of people that I'm talking about, we're going to go ahead over here and we're going to tap in with this. Hey, baby Potter, I see you up there. I see you in this motherfucker. We're going to tap into something real quick.
I saw you about to throw down here in the middle of the street. Hey, man, listen.
Now,
these people
before we get started,
Before we get started,
we're gonna go over here to Sister who is this again? Chat with me, Linda B, over here on YouTube, and we're gonna get from her what's the alliance between the Democratic Party and Muslims. shocking reasons are revealed. So I need for y'all to pay attention, man. Listen up. Because if you paying attention to what's going on out here, Christianity is being killed off around the fucking world. It is. Anywhere where there's a Muslim sect, Christianity is being attacked. We ain't talking about the Jews. Fuck that. Them Arabs and them Jews been fighting each other since the beginning of time about who is the righteous motherfucking owners of that land over there. But they done brought they fight over here again on our land. So you black folks say y'all ride with democracy, right? So we trying to figure out what the fuck is the alignment between you wanting to align with these people who don't even like you and they chant death to America on your soil, in your face, but in their language that you don't understand. Pay attention now, y'all. Come on.
We stand for them. We have to oppose them everywhere they go, all right? Black or white.
This in Dearborn,
if you're a Christian
Michigan.
in this country, these people hate your way of life. They oppose your existence. We can no longer allow this. They come over here with their Ford Fusions. Go back to your country, all right? Go back to Somalia. Bye-bye.
Welcome back, Warriors. It's me, Linda B. Thank you all so much for joining me here today, Warriors. I have a question for you. Why is it that when Muslims get into American politics, they side with the Democrat Party? That is what I'll be talking about today on Chat with me, Linda B.
Great question. That's a great fucking question.
You know, I've been noticing something. And I've done videos on Islam before, but it is just very apparent that politicians, those who are Muslim politicians who serve in some capacity in government in America, overwhelmingly choose the Democrat Party.
Okay.
And you're like, why is that?
Yeah.
There is obviously a simple explanation. Some articles that you see online are going to say Muslims are very socially conservative. I would argue they're more socially conservative than Christians in America. The most Bible-thumping Christians, in a lot of cases, not all cases, of course, they are very socially conservative. They are not for same-sex marriage. They are not for abortion. They are not for transgenderism. They're not for any of those things. But
why they align with it?
Enter the political arena. I'm talking about like if it's a mayor or a governor or in Congress, they choose the Democrat Party. Now, I am going to show you some clips right now, and coming by way of Nick Shirley, a YouTuber, just to let you know how vast this has become as far as Islam in America overall. And then I'm going to get to my point about why I personally think that Muslim politicians in America, not the voters, the politicians, choose to run as a Democrat. But let's see just how vast this issue is in certain parts of our country.
Okay. Now, before sister jump into a few of these little things over here, I got another question that I wanna put on the table. How can foreigners dictate and or make rules for American citizens? Since she want to speak on this about how these motherfuckers is aligning and running with the motherfucking Democrats, I'm trying to figure out how, first of all, can they come in here, establish citizenship for a few fucking years, and then run for office, and then change our rules up to basically afflict us, the minority, the melanated people, whether we Native American, African American, it don't matter. It's to step on us. And then them and their buddies and their family members, they become rich. But they want to tax the rich. Now, what happens when we decide that we want to tax the rich? Now it's an attack. Now we're being inhumane. But y'all attacking us. And they gonna continue to keep attacking the ones that want to stay asleep. Y'all gotta wake the fuck up. This is the era to wake up, man. If you don't wake up, you gonna stay asleep and it's gonna go right past you. Honestly.
About to get in a scuffle here in the middle of the street.
That's good.
This
You
is
guys
Dearborn,
deserve-
Michigan, y'all here.
Now we're gonna come to your guys' city and do this. Same thing.
I saw you about to throw down here in the middle of the street. Hey, man, listen. These people hate our country. They hate everything we stand for. We have to oppose them everywhere they go, all right? Black or white. If you're a Christian in this country, these people hate your way of life. They oppose your existence. We can no longer allow this. They come over here with their Ford Fusions. Go back to your country, all right? Go back to Somalia. Go back. You think any of this...
It's quite ironic that he said he's yelling, go back to Somalia, but really this is a war that's going on right now between Christians and Muslims up there in motherfucking Dearborn, Michigan. On a daily basis, this is what's going on up there. They protesting, they motherfucking turning it into Seattle and Chicago and all of that shit like that. This is a holy war that's going on right now. Dead serious. Good versus evil. Good versus evil. You got those that believe in Christ and believe in the one true God, and then you got those that believe in Allah and the Antichrist and everything the fuck else that's against God. But they're trying now to, as the deceiver would, align with Christians. Certain sects of Islam is trying to align with Christians to overthrow them and convert them. So what? Once the whole world becomes Muslim, then what? Then what? What's y'all grand plan? I would like to know that. Once the whole world becomes Muslim and we all worship Allah, what then? Sound like turmoil to me. Yeah, motherfuckers gonna be killing their wives and their concubines and all kind of shit. It's gonna be all kind of shit going on, but...
Fear-mongering from the right. No, it's necessary. You know, it's not fear-mongering. We need to do this because we're looking at what's happening across the pond in Europe, in Berlin, and France, all over, in London. Do we want to be like that? No. And black people, guess what? This country that you live in, you benefit from it. You should stand with your Christian brothers. Stand.
You heard what he said, black folk. Y'all benefit from this motherfucking country. Because if they send you back to Africa right about now, man, you're going to become a slave or bargaining to for them to extort money up out of America. And that's if you don't get kicked out of this bitch. Because if you get kicked out of here and you go over there, man, the motherfuckers, you done. Who going to send for you? Huh? Your family and man, the American government ain't gonna give a fuck about your family. They gonna tell your family members that, hey, you care that much about him, then you take your ass over there with him. Straight up. That's why I be telling people all the time, man, to fuck all that family shit. That family shit ain't what it is, nigga. You gonna have to make a decision. Do you and your loved ones want to stay in peace and harmony, or do you give a fuck about the whole entire family? Fuck the whole entire. I guarantee you, them selfish motherfuckers will tell you the same thing. Fuck that fuck that nigga, fuck that bitch. It's me and mine. I guarantee you they will. But
our white brothers and sisters, this is our country that we built together. We lose it, we have nothing. We lose this land.
No, you built it together. You had that right. And you also had right that if you lose it, you don't have nothing. But, you know, y'all keep saying that y'all can go back home and y'all aligning with all these other motherfuckers and all this shit who hate you. Yeah, they hate you. They don't respect you. You aligning with them anyway. Because they talk real sweet to you. See, y'all see how the con men are getting conned? All these niggas that's aligned with all these motherfucking foreigners, man. You see how they getting conned? But these the major con motherfuckers over here in the U.S. They think they some bad motherfuckers. But here it is, they getting conned by the foreign motherfucker.
And there's nothing else. You're not going to go to Africa and survive. You're not going to go to the Middle East and survive. Guess what? America was built by Christians. White people conquered the land. Black people benefit from it. We have to stand up for it. That's important. Jeez.
The key word he said is white people conquered conquered. That means they overthrew Native Americans. They killed us off with disease, with smallpox. They killed us off with modern weapons we didn't have. For real. That's how the white man got control over here. What I tell y'all earlier, didn't I say we already had our forms of government and all that other shit? The white man took it over and then put his shit on there. His rules, his regulations. And then it was two different types of white folks that came over here. Yep. You had people that was sent over in this. The first motherfuckers who came over here, they wasn't sent. Nah, them niggas was outcasts like a motherfucker. Yeah, they was like some pirates. But the second batch that came over here, now them was them motherfucking pilgrims and all of the motherfucking whores, and like they do this shit all the time, man. I think it's like every 500 years or some shit like that, they clean out the whole world, do that. And they find somewhere to send their motherfucking body, and then they mass execute them. Hey, how you feel this morning, Miss Davis? I'm just saying, this is what goes on in the world. Y'all heard what I played in the beginning. That lady gave y'all the program that they run on y'all every single motherfucking day. And you're a part of the program and don't even realize it. You playing a part, you playing your part off into the shit. All you females talking about, I'm a single woman, I'm an independent woman, I don't need no nigga for shit, fuck a nigga. And all of that. Same thing with them niggas. Why you think these other motherfuckers keep trying to tell y'all that together we strong? First, in order to get together, nigga, you gotta take care of your home first. So that means that you gotta have some togetherness in your house. You can't have no togetherness in your motherfucking empty ass house and it's only you. Think about it.
I broke out, they're throwing iPhones. What happened? Cam Higby was just attacked. Uh-oh, this is about to get bad. Cam just got attacked on the live stream. They threw his phone. Something's about to happen. Right now everyone's chanting, MAGA go away. Cam was just attacked. Cam Higby just got maced while he was doing a live stream. Now he's... So this is what happened. He came up and he got in my face. He said, turn the camera off or I'm going to break it. Whatever. And so, of course, I kept filming. I held my ground and he pushed right into me, so I pushed him back. And then he maced me. And now you've taken some refuge here inside his RV. Were you antagonizing or what happened? No, I just filmed. I asked him a question. After Cam has just been attacked, now people are planning something. And what are you planning?
We're going to burn a Quran in retaliation for assaulting one of our patriot heroes here, Cam. America's a Christian country, and we can burn any type of book we want here. That's what our founding fathers would have done, and that's what we're going to do right now.
All right, so basically, this is...
So since the white boy got sprayed in the face by the Muslim with some mace, him and his buddies decided they going to burn the Qurans. Hey, y'all can't be upset at that. No, y'all can't be upset at that. That man's a journalist. He ain't did shit to you. You tried to take his motherfucking camera. You did. You can't control yourself. You couldn't walk away. Or you couldn't ignore that he was there with that motherfucking camera and keep doing what the fuck you was supposed to have been doing. You decided to spray him in the face with some mace. So him and his buddies say, okay, cool. We ain't even gonna cause no harm to none of y'all motherfuckers. We gonna hurt y'all feelings. Yeah, we gonna hurt y'all feelings. We gonna desecrate y'all motherfucking God, cause y'all God don't mean shit over here on our soil. Let that be a word of advice to you blacks that's joining an alliance with that bullshit, man. This is a land of spirituality. This ain't no land of religion. For real, it's not a land of religion. This is a land of spirituality over here, man. So y'all take that shit, or y'all gonna suffer the same fucking repercussions as as the people that's implicated. For real. Come on, Sister Linda.
like a Christian and Muslim battle. I believe that was in Dearborn, Michigan. A Christian and Muslim battle. And that one guy, the black guy, his voice was so emotional. Y'all, we are in a spiritual battle. This is
what I just tell
real.
y'all.
This is really getting to a climax.
Yeah.
And I am against all this massive immigration. It has not done us any good. This is my opinion about the matter.
These people come over here. First, this is not to cut you off, sister, but I'm just saying. These people flee from their fucking countries. They flee from the motherfucking atrocity. They flee from the war. They flee from the famine. They flee. And they all run here. But then once they get here, and after they're so thankful for getting all of our goddamn resources and shit, getting treated like how all other motherfucking Americans get treated, they get indignant and say, fuck us. Now it's back these type of people. Let's take the Somalians for example. We Somali before we anything else. But when you came over here, you was begging to be American. Just to save your coward ass soul. You was begging to be American. You was so thankful to get on them goddamn cargo planes and boats and all that shit. You was. You was thankful that the U.S. military came in and rescued your motherfucking ass. But then once y'all got over here on our soil and realized that we really don't give a fuck. Either you get on with the get on or you move around up in this bitch. You know? And now it's time for y'all to return home. We don't want y'all here no more. And the motherfuckers who was born here that's aiding in the bed and that shit, we don't want y'all here neither. Go ahead and go visit y'all motherfucking homeland, y'all motherland. You weren't meant to stay. No, just because you was born over here don't mean for you was meant to stay. No, eventually you must return to your motherfucking dwellings. I ain't got to return nowhere. I'm from here. Me and my ancestors from this bitch. This is why I'm trying to tell y'all about the rules of the land. But y'all don't want to listen to me. Y'all want to listen to them white folks tell you something, or you want to listen to some ignorant ass nigga. That's who you want to listen to. I would listen to the motherfucker whose people was here, that was rooted here from the get-go. I would listen to him more than I would listen to a motherfucker who ain't from here. He know more about the rules and the regulations than this nigga who visiting. All y'all fuck for real. I'm just keeping it all the way gangster. All y'all fuck for real. Because them white boys, man, they got to play by our rules. Or they know that God is going to strike their asses too. As y'all see with the Democratic Party.
Of influx of Somali people have come into this country. I did another video with Ilhan Omar. And starting in the 90s is when you really saw that.
Look, let me tell you something about that bitch. That bitch just laughed in our face and told us that we ain't going nowhere. Bitch, if we tell you get the fuck out of our house, that's what the fuck we mean. Take your punk ass back to Somalia with your coward ass motherfucking family bloodline, bitch. Cause your daddy ran over here. He was a fucking oppressor and a tyrant over there in his motherfucking country of Somalia. We got the motherfucking goods and shit on you niggas. I don't know why the fuck you think that everybody over in America's supposed to be dumb. Get your coward ass the fuck on up out of here, Ilhan. And all the rest of you motherfucking mollies. Get on up out of here, man. If you are not trying to adapt to our customs, fuck your custom. That go for you Muslim motherfuckers too, praying and fucking with people 5 times a day. Do that shit in private. Worship your God in private or take that shit back to y'all land. You disturbing the peace of this land with that bullshit, man. And that's just being real. It's not being disrespect. How would you feel if I came over in your motherfucking country and I was just on the bullshit? What up with it, Blunt? Well, shout out to my nigga Jay Blunt up in this bitch. I'm just saying though, how would y'all like it if I came over in your country and I just start 5 times a day I just start playing gangster rap music while y'all trying to sleep and all that shit like that, loud as fuck? Huh? That's what that Muslim call to prayer sound like, the motherfuckers. You gonna disturb us with your mother? You supposed to be up getting prayer, motherfucker, not nobody else. You supposed to have that motherfucking shit going off in your house, in your apartment, your dwellings, not for the motherfucking general public, Jack. You gotta get ordinances for that shit. And since we so stupid, the black folks who let them in and all that shit like that, these niggas done got involved in our government. So now they done wrote it into their law that this shit is okay, which now forces the people who was originally and initially there to fucking move. Get how it don't make no sense? You understand what I'm saying? Y'all motherfuckers, y'all with me? Oh, okay.
Okay, and you know, I got my beliefs about why is it that those that are in politics choose the Democrat Party. So we see how crazy it has gotten.
And they money hungry. You could buy them
niggas. They want to do their 5-time-a-day prayer out on loudspeakers. They were screaming in the middle of the streets of New York City, and they're bowing down and praying. And you know what has happened in France and the UK and other parts of Europe. And now it has moved westward. So my question is, why is it that the Democrat Party is the one that the Muslims gravitate towards when it comes to serving as a politician?
Because they can be bought. They can be bought. Straight up. They can be bought. You can bargain with them. That's why it's called democracy. Diplomacy. Yeah, they can be bribed. They can be bought. Yeah, you can grease their palms way easier than you can grease them motherfucking Republicans' palms. Anything goes with that motherfucking party. For real, the Democratic Party, anything goes with them. Dead fucking serious, yo.
Why is that? I'm not talking about the voters, those that are in politics. I'm going to show you something. This is just a simple Google search, guys. And here we have the Muslim Congress members, okay? These people are in Congress. We have Keith Ellison, and look, he's a member of the Democratic Party. He's in Minnesota. We have Andre Carson, Democratic. Ilhan Omar, Democratic. Rashida Tlaib, Democratic. Latifah Simon, Democratic. Gee, I wonder what...
5 Somalis, all Democratic, all running the motherfucking Senate out there in Minnesota. And they trying to do the same thing in fucking New York and Texas. They said that they was going to build their Mecca in motherfucking Texas. The Muslims, they did. They said they was going to build their motherfucking Mecca over in Texas. Big ass city. Couldn't nobody live in that motherfucker but Muslims. But y'all niggas, they doing this shit while y'all being entertained with the dumb shit. This is what they doing. While y'all being entertained by NBA Youngboy and all the rest of these motherfucking entertainers. Blueface and all them motherfuckers. While y'all being entertained. This is what they doing. And then y'all motherfuckers be so high and so goofy that them motherfuckers, they just, all right, we'll just go pick them up now. Because they know that you distracted. You're not a part of the motherfucking battle. You ain't on either side. So they know that you being distracted right now. They'll come holler at you in a minute. Telling you, y'all better wake up.
That is.
Sell your house without getting bonus cash. I can buy your house fast and can pay your next month's mortgage.
You lying to me?
I'm going to tell you why it is.
Why?
Okay?
Why?
Muslims are very conservative. You would think they would not be for the Democratic Party when they get into positions of political power. But it's overwhelmingly that they go Democrat. I haven't seen an actual Republican that's a Muslim yet. I'm sure they exist somewhere. I just haven't been able to find it. But in Congress, all the Muslims all belong to the Democratic Party. And you're going to say, Linda B, get to the point. Why is that? I'm going to tell you why. Because although Muslims themselves do not agree with same-sex marriage and abortion, just like I told you a moment ago, but they believe it for us. Listen to what I am saying. They want us to abort our children because that helps in the numbers game.
TV, nice of you to join us in here.
Game. Okay, they are infiltrating in cities, in states, and in Congress. You see, Zohran Kwame Mamdani is now going to be the mayor of the largest city in America. That is just not by happenstance, okay?
Didn't I say that? Didn't I name Dearborn, Michigan, New York City, and I forget the city of Texas, but it's a big-ass motherfucking space. They said that they was going to turn Texas into they motherfucking new Mecca. Like, it was going to be the epicenter for all Muslims. Yeah, a big-ass city, man. I'm talking about they wasn't going to let nobody live up in the motherfucker but Muslims. These motherfuckers, they done came over here and already put down where the fuck they gonna settle at. But they settling in all our major spots. Real talk. It's a takeover. And they align with the Democratic Party. Oh, because when Ilhan Omar get deported, her and them Somalis get deported, they gonna lock 10 walls up. Yup. They gonna lock 10 walls and everybody who's aligned with him the fuck up. Watch and see what I tell you. Same thing with that motherfucking, Mamdani motherfucker. He better play right. Because I'm telling you, Trump is not going to, they going to use motherfucking old Minnesota as an example of what they going to do to the rest. Just like how they started off with Chicago and motherfucking Portland. Just like they're going to use them motherfuckers as an example. Minnesota next on the example list. Yeah.
Design. You see what's going on in Michigan. Like I just told you, Muslims have overtaken Michigan. You see what's going on in Texas with Epic City.
See, it's called Epic City.
People are Democrats as far as when they are in politics, they are Democrats. Not necessarily the voters, but they go to the Democrat Party. Why they do it? Democrats are the party that are for mass immigration. Okay, let's be mindful of that. And a lot of these people want to get involved in the money laundering allegedly, and spend money.
That's what's getting the Somalians kicked up out of Minnesota and up out of the country. Because he said that shit was indefinite all over the country. Fuck that. He said they all gotta go. Everybody gotta go. He changed his mind. At first he said just Minnesota. But then he changed his mind at the last minute and said everybody gotta go. Everybody. And this wasn't on him to start no civil war. He trying to bring motherfucking stability to the fucking country. These are the people who were brought into this country. They were paid to come into our fucking country to wage war with us by some people that talk to us about some fucking democracy and being diplomatic. How we gonna be diplomatic with a savage? These motherfuckers is the real savages. They are. And anybody who align with them. Anybody who think that the shit that they do is cool. You a fucking savage. You're not of humanity. You're not. Dead serious, man. Like the first two questions. How can people that ran from their country come here and force us off of our land but say that we're wrong for wanting them gone? And how can foreigners dictate or make rules for American citizens? How is this? How is we letting this shit go down? Before all them goddamn foreigners up there, and that go for the Mexicans and Latinos too. Before these motherfuckers get up into the government, it should be flooded with black folk. Black folk and Native American. Because black folk, man, come on, it ain't no mystery that the black, off of the sweat and the blood and the tears of the black man and woman, this country wouldn't be where the fuck it is right now. After they exterminated my people and forced the rest of us up on projects, which those are, them reservations, them motherfucking projects for us. We fenced in. Like how y'all niggas got CMHA and all them other HAs and all that shit. We got it too. That's the reservation police. To keep y'all niggas up out of there. But I don't know why the fuck should I live up there in that small ass dwelling. Because you niggas who ain't even supposed to be here, y'all don't know how to act. And then black folks, for us to be then saved y'all fucking asses and allowed y'all to get all of the fruits and shit like that abroad. Y'all should be the main motherfuckers wanting to fight these people for trying to replace you. Enslave you. I'm just saying.
Their home country, like Ilhan Omar allegedly is doing, and others.
All these
the
cowards.
Democrat Party makes it easy for them to do that because the Democratic Party is the party of money laundering. And you don't have to be an immigrant to do it because there are so many members of the Democrat Party that are politicians that are involved or have been caught in alleged money laundering.
Come on, y'all. You can look in your local government. You ain't even got to look at the big government. You can look in your local government and see how many of these con artists motherfuckers done got into your local government, man. And they had theft crimes against them already. Or their careers end on theft and money laundering. Think about it. You ain't even got to think that high up to the White House. You can look right there in your county, in your ward, your district, your city. That most motherfuckers ain't left up out of. You know, they don't know nothing for real about what the fuck going on around the rest of the United States or the world. They ain't left up out that motherfucking cubicle that they in. That cul-de-sac. Come on, sister.
And I'm going to tell you another reason.
What's that?
Abortion. Well, they don't get abortions, of course.
Nope.
But they want us to get abortions.
Absolutely.
So when they're claiming, it's the woman's right of this, that's because they're not getting an abortion. Or they're going to have multiple children. And sometimes they have multiple wives.
And they do. Them motherfuckers be having 12, 13, 14 motherfucking kids. Little bitty motherfuckers. It's saying, that bitch she breed like a cat. That motherfucker whole breed like a cat or a dog, man. Dead serious. She spitting out litters. That's how them households be. Man, listen.
And they are getting their women pregnant.
Pregnant,
just having babies and not aborting any of them. But they want us to abort our children. Make no mistake. There is no way Ilhan Omar or Rashida Tlaib would have a baby, a Muslim baby in their womb and abort that baby. There is no...
They ain't even about to let nobody who not no motherfucking Somali fuck them. They not about to go get no American black dick, no white dick, no Asian dick. They ain't about to go get nothing American up in that pussy, but Somali. Dead serious. So what the fuck good is they doing over here? That would have been my question. Like, see, they ain't got nobody in the White House to ask these questions. They don't. Like, hey, man, what the fuck is we fucking with them for? Like, let's take into consideration the Ukraine. Let's look at them. You feel what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Hey, Miss Johnson, how you feel? Welcome to the show, baby. Like, what is our main purpose of fucking with the UK? I mean the Ukraine. Not the UK, but Ukraine. We don't get what the fuck is we getting from them? Them niggas owe us so much money for Tomahawk missiles, military personnel, and shit like that. Man, them motherfuckers owe us. That's where Trump talked that nigga Zelensky like how he did. He said, hey, man, you gonna start paying down, motherfucker, or I ain't gonna send you no more Tomahawks. Shoot him at my buddy. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm just, man, this shit is out of control, black folk. Y'all better get on deck. Because these people ain't playing with y'all. They're about to force y'all to fuck up out of your own country, man. Out of your country. They already, like I didn't say it from the first two questions already. From the first two topic matters. Man, listen. They come here. They get in, they get involved into our government, and now they're changing our constitution in order to aid and abet their actions towards us. And we are not allowed to react towards them. This is the protections that they are getting when they're writing this shit in the legislation. This is why it's very vital that for you motherfuckers that go out here and go vote, y'all motherfuckers read and understand what the fuck you voting for. I'm talking about all of it. All of it, because it all has a tail to it. Every motherfucking thing up there they asking you to vote on has a tail on it. We'll just use this as an example, right? Say we gonna vote for all the stupid people to leave, right? But in order for all of the stupid people to leave, the stupid people want protection against anything that they might do against us because we want them to leave. So if they choose to retaliate towards us because we want them to leave, we not allowed to do shit to them. This is the type of shit that they writing in the legislation when y'all motherfuckers going to vote. If you read and understand what it is that they putting off into them laws. It's always that way. It was that way with Obama. When everybody kept saying, oh yeah, Obama, he ushered in the motherfucker, the same-sex marriage was attached to the shit for the Obamacare. And who benefited off of the Obamacare? The transgenders, the gays, with the artificial insemination and the sex changes and all that shit. Even in the penitentiary, the private penitentiary systems where they was converting these transvestites and then setting them out here into society. See, while y'all in that motherfucker talking about free your nigga, you need to be telling your nigga before he go to motherfucking jail, don't go. Don't go, nigga. They trying to change you, nigga. They trying to change your sex, your mind. They trying to reprogram you, nigga. They trying to get you on some fuckery time. That's what you need to tell your nigga. Fuck freeing, because he done fucked up now. He done done some shit that he deserves to be in there. Not them innocent niggas that's in there because a fuckboy ass nigga won't stand up for his own self and his own actions. Because that's why most motherfucking people are in jail, because another individual does not want to hold accountability. That's why people are in prison. That's innocent. Dead serious. They didn't do shit wrong. They was just in the wrong place at the wrong time, fucking with the wrong people. They in prison. They records fucked all up. They name fucked all up. And it's all about the money. Because now you gotta pay while you in what the state paying for you to be in that bitch off of the taxpaying dollar. You know, then when you get out, you got to pay for parole and all the shit that goes along with that. Then after so many years after being off of parole, you got to pay again to get the shit expunged from your motherfucking record. It's all a big money trap, man. That's why I tell niggas, stay the fuck out of trouble, man. Stay out of shit, man. Find you something more constructive to do. If it's rapping, nigga, go fucking rap. Go perfect the shit, man. Shit, it don't matter. Age ain't on none of this shit. Fuck what these people talking about. If you can do it, then nigga, go do it. Dead serious, man.
Weight in HE double hockey sticks. No way. But they'll really champion you to do it to your children, to our children.
Mm-hmm.
So they go along with the alphabet community.
Yeah.
Some say the ABC 1, 2, 3 community. Yes, they do. Because if you're engaged in that sort of lifestyle, you're not able to procreate. It's just a biological fact.
Think about it, blacks.
Therefore, the T. Because if you cut off your reproductive organs and snatch things out of your body and cut them off, you're not going to be able to procreate. They're not going to do it to themselves, but they want us to do it to ourselves. And the real reason is because their numbers will rise because of this, and our numbers will lower because of this.
So it sounds like they playing chess and they didn't invade it already. Once they touched foot on soil, on American soil, they had already invaded. They ain't even had to play no other motherfucking moves. And y'all just gonna allow this? Now, another question that I might have right here is dealing with the women, because we gonna switch it up real quick over here. We're gonna switch it up real quick over here. We need to hear this shit. Where is it at? Where my nigga at? Oh, Anton, here he go. Shout out to my nigga Anton Daniels and the Anton Daniels Morning Show over there in Detroit, Michigan. Shout out to all of the bag chasers over there, man. Fucking with Anton, man. Anton a good dude, man. Hell yeah, he a good ass dude, man. I've been following him for a few years, and you know, he a pretty decent motherfucker to follow. So y'all go check him out over on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, all that shit, man. TikTok. All that. Anton Daniels. Okay.
I'm Marco Bacciarelli of Freeman, Damiano, and Smith.
Man,
after a
fuck
car
that.
accident,
We ain't giving y'all no play. Now I say Trump needs to deport them all. People are concerned about Somalis in Minneapolis, Muslims in New York. The same topic matter, but is hitting from a different angle. Feel what I'm saying, y'all? It's about to hit you from a whole different motherfucking angle. So, hold on, let me get y'all together on some volume and shit. And get y'all niggas together over here. Some shit. Here you go.
In case you did not know, Somalis are notorious for looting, stealing, their piracy, very well known for. They marry children, they don't have women's rights, women can't vote. And when you import a bunch of them into the middle of Minnesota, in our country, they're going to do the same thing. They are going to steal. They are going to, it's so crazy that we've done this. They're not going to assimilate. They are just going to find a stronghold of a shared community of values that they have, Somali values in a Western culture, and they're going to do the same thing. They're going to cut off female genitalia because 99% of Somali women have done that, or I guess had that done to them. They are going to steal. Again, what do you think of when you think of Somalia? Piracy. Which is exactly what we are seeing, because in case you did not know, there is currently a massive investigation into this Medicaid fraud scheme.
For over $325 million. Mm-hmm. That's how much they've been this shit. No, I think that's how many people involved. 325 people out there in Minnesota involved on this motherfucking fraud shit. Yeah, let's listen.
Amongst the Somali community in our country. They're making fraudulent claims and they are stealing from the taxpayers. They're stealing from our government. And if that wasn't bad enough, it has been reported that we are the largest funder of Al-Shabaab, their terror group back in Somalia. Yeah, they've been defrauding the U.S. government and then sending it to our enemy.
But I thought Ilhan Omar said that a whole community of people shouldn't be punished for one person's actions. I thought that's what she said to them people. Hey, how you feel? Over there on YouTube, Prism, whoever it is. But I'm just saying, I thought she said that. I thought she said that one person should not affect a community of people, right? Okay, we ain't talking about one person. And we ain't talking about no motherfucking $1. We ain't even talking about $1 million. No, we talking about hundreds of millions of motherfucking dollars that's going to a guy that, man, listen, hold on.
We are at work paying for it. Calling this out, it's not racist, it's not xenophobic, it's not being anti-Somali. It's saying, hey, I actually think Western culture, the freedoms that we have, are superior. I would much rather live in a country where I have a voice, where I can vote, where my genitals aren't removed, where I can wear what I want, practice what religion I want. I think that's a superior way of life.
Well, if y'all think it's such a superior way of life, then why are y'all abusing it by abusing and disrespecting y'all men? See, them women don't disrespect their men because they'll lose their life. Dead serious. They'll lose their fucking life. They don't disrespect their man. But y'all disrespect y'all man. Why is that? Huh?
And the people in Somalia do not think that's a superior way of life. They're coming here to change it and expecting anything else from a group of people that have not changed in their...
How you gonna change our way of life and y'all motherfucking land is in ruins? How's you gonna come over here and change our paradise into a better way of life in y'all motherfucking place that you ran from? You ran, motherfucker. You ran from that area, right? How is it that you want to change Aria? What you trying to change it into? The same shit that it look like over in Somalia? Huh? Ruins? No, man, get the fuck out of here.
Country, and then bringing them here and thinking they're going to change here. It's insane. It's insanity. And it's going to be the end of our freedoms.
Absolutely.
We cannot tolerate a group of people who do not tolerate our freedoms.
Absolutely.
It's not racist, that's not xenophobic to say. It's the truth, and we better start saying it. And the option of doing nothing about this isn't there.
Absolutely.
Bye-bye. Thank you, Trump.
So, aside from her singing like she was the Chinese lady, audio didn't seem like it was synced with her lips. That's on her side, not on my side. I think that some of it is true, and then some of it is embellished, right? And this is why we have to have
they're cutting off the genitalia shit.
Conversations about these type of things, because yes, they are bringing their culture over here.
Absolutely.
Yes, I have been to Minneapolis and I've witnessed it with my own eyes.
I used to live there.
Yes, I've spent over a week.
I used to live there. I stayed in the Twin Cities. I stayed in St. Paul and I stayed in Minneapolis. I did for 3 years. I just came back 2019. From 2016 to 2019, I stayed out there in the Twin Cities. This is why this subject is so touching with me right now. I got friends and motherfuckers out there that I consider family. Dead serious. That's caught up in the middle of that shit. I've been trying to get them to move up out of that motherfucker for the longest, but they just don't want to leave. In a minute, they ain't gonna have no other choice. Either fight or flight. And then most of the people I'm talking about, they're gonna have to fight. They're gonna have to fight like a motherfucker. They're gonna have to leave.
And seen it with my own eyes. At the same time, it's difficult for me to say that you got to get rid of them and kick them out if the majority of them are American citizens. Bullshit. I believe in the rule of law.
Nope. That's where we disagree at, AD. Yeah, that's where we disagree at, man, because these people are not trying to assimilate. They ain't trying to, I understand they want to segregate, but they ain't trying to assimilate with us. and our values, bro. Dead serious. That's where I disagree at. I say kick their asses up out of here. Again, it's the same analogy as, like, I guarantee you Anton's not going to invite you into his home and let you just do what the fuck you want to do in his home. He's a wealthy man. He ain't about to let you sit up in that motherfucker and steal up out of his home. He ain't. He ain't going to let you steal from him. So what the fuck you mean let him stay? No, man, this is 86 the whole problem from the get-go.
Believe in operating by the Constitution. I also don't believe in birthright citizenship.
They trying to motherfucking change our Constitution, bruh, to aid and abet they fucking actions and what they doing. This is why I don't agree with you, Anton. Nah, not this go round, big homie.
And I believe that people that are not supposed to be here in the United States of America should be removed if they are an illegal migrant on the soil of the United States of America. Now,
but what about the stealing motherfuckers? What about the motherfuckers who are birthright citizens, but they the ones who stealing? And they the ones talking this shit, talking about they don't want to motherfucking, they want to eventually one day be in their homeland. Why can't we assist them and speed up the motherfucking process of the wish? Just to make a wish foundation over in this bitch. For real, come on, man. Come on, Anton.
what we also need to do is change the rules by which they are leveraging American law to continue to come over here in the United States of America. So, for example, Trump did a great job by removing temporary protective status, TPS, from Somalis who are over in Minneapolis, Minnesota, and they have literally overtaken Minneapolis, Minnesota, and they've brought their country, they've brought their culture, they've brought their people, and
the middle of motherfucking downtown Minneapolis, man, I used to call that bitch Molly World. I swear to God I did. The middle of downtown Minneapolis, I used to call that bitch Molly World. Dead serious. And again, the reason why this subject matter is so touching to me is because I have friends and new family members that God linked me in with that's living out there involved into this shit. These people's tax-paying dollars have been sent over to fucking Somalia to aid and abet a terrorist fucking cell. And now these people telling us that they ain't about to fucking leave. Oh, yes, the fuck you are. You been stealing and stealing? You got to get the fuck out of here. Fuck you mean? So, in other words, you telling us that we ain't allowed to stop you from stealing from the American people. In other words. Because these motherfuckers just put down, I think it was like 326 people, I believe, that put down a motherfucking scam on the U.S. government, man, with the autism and all that shit, man. Come on, man, let's finish listening.
It is being proven that fraud money is being sent over to their country, courtesy of taxpayers, and that is a huge problem with them. Absolutely hold these people accountable. Absolutely do not let people come over here and then, destroy our culture inside of the United States of America.
So,
people should have.
Okay, so what were you previously saying, Anton, when you was talking about you don't believe in getting these people the fuck up out of here? I don't understand that part. Now you're contradicting yourself, big homie, because now you saying that they should be handled in this, that, and the other, and I agree. And the way their culture is set up, them motherfuckers is riding with each other. They not about to assimilate with us. They not about to ride with any of us on anything. These people look at us as their fucking slaves, man. Melanated motherfucking Americans. They look at us as their fucking slaves. All of these goddamn foreign groups that's over here on that bullshit. The sand niggas. They also work. They all Muslims. They are. Let me ask some of y'all something, man. What did grandmama teach you? What did big mama teach y'all? She taught you about Jesus Christ. She taught you about God, didn't she? She took you to church on Sunday, didn't she? Then she read them scriptures to you from the Holy Bible. Well, it was King James, new version. It didn't matter. But back then, it was King James version. She wasn't reading no Catholic or no Protestant shit. No. I'm talking about Big Mama. She ain't talk no Allah, none of that shit. No, she didn't. And she was fluent in Christianity, right? Did you know that in the book of Revelations it speaks of the false prophet? What does Muhammad call himself? A prophet, right? The last prophet, right? False prophet. Y'all motherfuckers, I'm telling y'all don't read for understanding and clarity on things that's going on. We are living in the book of Revelations right now. I keep telling y'all, man, we are part of heaven's movie. Like Lil Busy Bone said. Shout out to Busy Bone too, man. We living in heaven's movie, man. Right now, we living in the book of Revelations. And it's very vital that we fight for this land right here because this is the land that God chose. Why the fuck do you think everybody keep wanting to come here? These cowards, these fucking Somalians and these Afghanis and all these other motherfuckers who's causing all this terrorism around this bitch are cowards. They're cowards. They fled from their fucking countries to come here to terrorize us, to assimilate amongst each other and terrorize us from the inside. I keep telling y'all, this shit is chess. It's not spades, it's not checkers, it's not none of that shit you niggas play. This is on a worldwide stage right now, and all eyes are on us. Straight up. Entertaining ass niggas. Since you always want to be popping, you always want to be lit, why you think the little boys over in the UK got drill music? That shit started over here in Chicago. Then it gravitated to New York. Then it made its way over to the UK. Now everybody drilling. All over the fucking world, everybody drilling. Every country got a motherfucking drill rapper. And that's on my mama. Rest in peace to her too, because her birthday coming up. But I'm just saying, y'all gotta wake up and pay the fuck attention.
Stand up for the American flag. They should learn English.
Absolutely.
It's that time again. Wayfair's Black Friday sale is back. Right now, get up to 80% off area.
Of America, people should have to stand up for the American flag. They should learn English. And I'm not really sure about the whole genitalia thing from women.
Yeah, me neither.
You know, that one is a little bit new to me because I have not studied their...
Shout out to my motherfucking nigga up in this bitch, man. Shout out to my nigga C-Mill, man. Hell yeah. Hey, C-Mill, man, stick around, man. This a hell of a fire topic right here, man. For real. Because I was just speaking on men who was unjustly incarcerated, man. Motherfuckers who locked up for nothing. Versus these motherfuckers who need to go to prison. These Democrats, man, they treasonous, man. All of them need to go to fucking prison. If they not no conservatives and ride with them fucking Republicans, every last one of them motherfuckers need to go to prison, man. They done made life so unsafe for all of us. They basically opened up the motherfucking gates to paradise to let the pirates come in. And to rape, pillage, and burn. That's the pirate code. I used to hang with some pirates back in the day when I was a young nigga. Rape, pillage, and burn. That's what they plan on doing to the United States, to your neighborhood, to your way of life, your society.
Culture extensively. I do know that Ilhan Omar is disrespectful, and she says some of the wildest things, and she is not for in my opinion, the American people.
That man,
and then also when you allow
her, Jasmine Crockett, AOC, them bitches say some of the most disrespectful shit. Fuck how they feel about Trump. I feel as though that them bitches is mad at Trump because he won't let them suck on that dick and get a couple of dollars up out of the scandal. That's what I believe about them bitches. Because he ain't never did shit to none of them. Jasmine Crockett and AOC and Ilhan, them motherfucking hoes is too young to be them fuck with Donald Trump, to even appeal to Donald Trump. Dead serious. He ain't looking for no bitch in them motherfucking bitches' age groups. And he damn sure enough ain't looking for no sassy mouth, snappy bitch like these hoes, disrespectful bitches. Everything come out their mouth is TDS. Trump deranged syndrome. Everything that come out their fucking mouth. Oh, man.
For so many people, and you don't nip it in the bud, when you allow for so many people that do not have the best interest of the United States of America, at the forefront of their mind, when you allow so many of them inside of the United States, and then they come together,
you lose your motherfucking power. Straight up, you lose your power. You lose your leverage. You let these motherfuckers come in, they like cockroaches and fleas and bed bugs. Because you remember, I know for a fact, me, myself, personally, when my mama used to be like, say your prayers, sleep tight, don't let the bed bug bite, I thought that was just some shit that I didn't ever know what a fucking bed bug looked like. I used to ask her all the time, Mama, what a bed bug look like? She had never seen one of them motherfuckers. She even told me, she like, it's just something that we say, son. It's just something that we say. In this generation, these motherfuckers who been coming over here, and it was a mass influx of this shit, y'all, when them Afghanis start coming over here, of the bed bugs and the lice. We didn't know nothing about no motherfucking bed bug. These motherfuckers come over here, now we got bed bugs, and they everywhere.
and they congregate, it gives them power because now they get to determine who their representatives are, who it is that they support, who they rock with, who they do not rock with, and they get to determine how things go over in the city that they over and abundantly.
See, I feel as though, AD, not to cut you off, but how I feel is they align with these motherfucking Democrats, right? Because they got the power and the voice with the American people. Now, once they reproduce enough and assimilate enough that they can overthrow the majority that's there in that area, these motherfuckers can go ahead and they can take over. That's what I honestly believe. Because that's the pattern that it look like that they taking.
Is supporting who they supporting. I mean, they almost got that dude in as mayor that is an admitted socialist. Crazy, bro.
For doing something about this.
And it's cool, like, if you from another country, right, and you want to practice your shit, what up with it, Cecil? Shout out to my nigga Cecil West up in this bitch. No, man, if you from another country, right, and you come here, you got the right to practice your customs and shit inside of your home, inside of your domain. You don't have the right to do that shit out in public, because once you do it out in public, now you're affecting other people who don't align with what the fuck you want. That's cool. If you doing it like that, then that's cool, man, if it's inside of your shit. But once you go to the streets and you talking about fuck America and all this old other bullshit, man, the death to America and all that, it's time for you to go. It's time to fucking go. And that go for any motherfucking nationality that's over here talking that shit, assimilating and talking that shit in groups, chanting that shit. And shame to you motherfucking niggas. I'm telling you, what they gonna do to y'all niggas is, since y'all ride with them, they gonna be thankful that you roll with them. But when they deport your ass with them motherfuckers, you know what's gonna happen? Do you know what's gonna happen? Shout out to my nigga Cecil, man, for the 200 stars. Hey, look, you know what's gonna happen? You gonna become their slave, motherfucker. Now, I'm over here on my platform trying to free y'all. See, everybody got a problem with my delivery. But if you listen to what it is that I'm saying to you, man, you can free yourself. I'm giving you the keys to free yourself. And once you free yourself, you'll start seeing shit for what it's really worth. Because these people been playing in y'all face. They've been playing in y'all face for the past 12 years, man. Literally. Since the Obama administration. Obama was a big hoax, man. That was the initial, oh, okay, we got these niggas. Hook, line, and sinker, we got these niggas. But y'all sitting up here talking some bullshit about NBA Youngboy and Blueface and Krishan and Offset and motherfucking Cardi B and all that fuck shit. And these people doing this shit right up under your nose. Y'all worried about some fucking food stamps because you decided that you want to go against the law of the land. And the law of the land is you don't work, you don't eat. You don't eat, you don't sleep. Ain't no party in these motherfucking streets. You ain't got no bread. You ain't got no collateral. You ain't got no motherfucking, you ain't got no bargaining tools. Unless you ride into the right scenario. Them niggas sell that dick. Them women sell that pussy. Both of them sell ass. Yeah, both of them sell ass up in this motherfucker. But I'm just saying.
And kicking them out. They don't belong here.
Yeah.
They don't share our values.
Nope.
Deport, send them all back.
Every last one
Strip
of
them
them.
of their visas, denaturalize, send them back. Stop letting people into this country that hates America.
Absolutely.
Just enough already.
Let this be a lesson to you motherfuckers. Let this be a lesson to you motherfuckers, man. I've been saying it the whole time. The little Indian boy, the little nigga who's supposed to have some say-so over in this bitch. He been telling y'all, hey man, close the gate. Close the motherfucking gate, man. What is y'all doing letting all these snakes up in here, man? Now, goddamn, we gotta go back to war with snakes again. We gotta crack these motherfuckers off. Man, do you know what the last war was? Now we gotta crack all these motherfuckers across the top of their head to kill all these some bitches. We don't want no snake meat, man. We don't want that. No. We don't even want the spirit of that motherfucker over in this bitch, y'all.
President Trump, we need you to start taking this very seriously. We know that you're doing your best with the deportation and everything,
Absolutely.
but something's got to give.
Yeah.
You're going to have to really crack down on the radical Muslims and the Muslim Brotherhood.
Absolutely.
We need you to start
Absolutely.
really taking this seriously and protecting the American people. Deport, denaturalize. With these protests happening in New York City,
Stop
I
that
have
shit.
some concerns about
Stop
the
that
safety
shit.
of all New Yorkers, especially the Jewish community, because this guy swearing in is around the corner. And let me tell you something. You have the radical Muslims ready to gear up to start their mess, and I don't see this ending well. And you got Muslims coming in from other states to see this guy swearing in. And I'm talking about the radical Muslims, and we do have Muslim Brotherhood in New York City, particularly in Queens and Brooklyn and parts of the Bronx. President Trump, you need to send in the big guys, because NYPD, I don't think can manage this
They're
alone.
not going to be able to manage it. They're not going to be able to manage it. And that's what the Democrats, that's what they planned on, for anarchy. See, these motherfuckers that started the fire and now they going to run and then act like they ain't did shit. That's what the Democratic Party trying to do right now. They done started the fire. They done opened up all of the motherfucking gates and everything. And now that everybody who came up in here, and what they plan on doing is letting us motherfucking kill off each other so that they can take over. They getting the fuck out of the way so that they can take over. That's what they doing. What's going on with it, Mr. Johnson? Hey, no, that's my sister. What's happening? Shout out to my sister Malia up in this bitch. Leah, you know I just got these new motherfucking glasses, baby. I ain't used to wearing these motherfuckers. I'm trying to get it together, mama. But no, man, I'm serious. Y'all black folks, man, and y'all white ones too. Well, I ain't really got to talk too much to the white buddies, because the white buddies is the ones who bringing this shit to the table. There he is.
Next Thanksgiving, Camp Bedford has the only family that...
PD, I don't think can manage this alone. Deport, denaturalize, and stop letting. You're gonna have to vet people that want to come into this country. To
first thing you got to do is you got to get the people out of here that's not supposed to be here.
Absolutely.
We got fighting in opposition from city leaders and governments, governors.
Listen, man, we gotta go a good 2 decades, a good 20 years without letting nobody in this bitch. Once we get these motherfuckers up out of here, we gotta go at least 2 decades without letting nobody in this motherfucker. Straight the fuck up. Straight up. We gonna have to be able to sustain for 2 decades. The whole country. We ain't letting nobody back in this bitch till we rebuild, restructure, realign this bitch. Then we'll open this motherfucker back up. But it'll be a whole new set of rules. And shit'll be way tighter. Surveillance will be top notch. We won't be telling the rest of the world and advertise to the rest of the world what the fuck we doing. For about 20 years. 2 decades. Yep.
Saying that they're not even going to allow for the Trump administration to participate in making sure that people that are here illegally, especially the ones that are committing crimes, they're not going to allow for them to continue to deport them.
What?
The Trump administration has been fought on every single front on doing the best thing for America.
Yeah.
make sure
I agree.
that they are in support of America and not against America.
Exactly.
Stop letting foreign citizens run for public office. No foreign citizen should hold no type of government position. None. Enough is enough already. We have to.
I agree. I think that if you wind up becoming a citizen of the United States of America, but you're not originally born here, it's hard, very difficult for me to justify saying that you should be, and then they wind up becoming senators, congresspeople, mayors, right? I'm not sure if we've gotten
and
any
they buy their
governors
way
like
into
that,
it.
but it's bad.
They buy their way into it. Start with local government.
I think that there's too many people that are here illegally, and I'm not sure if I would take such a hard stance that this woman is doing, because she's saying denaturalize or remove this or remove that and so on and so forth.
Nah, I'm with her. Goddammit. Nah, fuck that shit, AD. She hitting the shit on the head. For real. I swear to God she is. She hitting it on the head, man. I'm with her. 10 toes.
I'm not really sure that I would do that, right? Because we still got to operate by American law. And I think that we are still governed by the Constitution.
But I don't think that Anton is a Native American, though. So he wouldn't feel like how I feel. I think that's what it is. He's not a true Native American. So he wouldn't feel like how I feel. Yeah, it's fucking ownership around this bitch. It's definitely ownership around this motherfucker. You niggas is making deals with the wrong motherfuckers around this bitch. For real. If they ain't got our type of motherfucking bloodline off in them, then, man, you making deals with the wrong type of motherfucking people around here, man. For your property, for your cars, for your clothes, for all that shit. Y'all making a deal with the wrong people. That's why I say I think that's why, we got a difference of opinion on some of this shit today. But normally
so if
we
want
agree.
Things different, then we need to change the laws and go through the process. So I'm not for just straight up anarchy and doing it that way.
I am.
But I can't disagree with the fact that
Man,
our
listen,
culture.
You gotta rip the motherfucking Band-Aid off, Anton. I remember hearing from you back in the motherfucking day that you used that same analogy. You gotta rip the motherfucking Band-Aid off. Straight up, man. With this, dealing with this type of situation, because if we don't rip the Band-Aid off, we just ease it off and shit like that, bro. No, it's not gonna work out for our generation. We gotta rip that bitch off while we still can. Dead serious. We gotta rip that bitch off, man.
In America, American culture is being taken over by people that do not have American culture's best interests at heart. And if we did not have Trump, this would be completely over by now. Had we got Kamala Harris or Joe Biden in office, it would have been a crazier disaster than it was the first 4 years that he was in office. Let me know what y'all think inside of the comments. Make sure y'all tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description. T Chanley, 40% off your first.
All right, AD. Yeah. Y'all go ahead, hit my nigga up, man, and go get y'all some of that T Chanley. For real, man. Go ahead, hit my nigga up, man, with some of that T Chanley. I don't need none. Thank you though, AD, for the info. My nigga, man, I fuck with him over there in Detroit, Michigan, man. But hell yeah, man. Check this. We gonna shoot on over. We gonna bounce around, man, cause I got I told y'all I got information. Yeah, I do. It say right here it say, you won't believe what Trump does. Let's find out what Trump does. Let's find out.
You are a precious little thing.
Oh, man, hurry up.
Justice. We are announcing today charges against 324 defendants for their alleged participation in healthcare fraud schemes involving approximately $14.6 billion.
Now, you remember I was throwing that number around? I couldn't get it on the head. But I threw that 324 out there, didn't I? I didn't know that it was for no billions. I thought it was for a couple of $100 million. But god damn. But Ilhan Omar say that we shouldn't evict motherfuckers. Yeah, she said, why should a community of people pay for the actions of one individual? 324 motherfuckers don't sound like no one individual. No. That sound like a small town. That sound like a township. That's what that sound like. Motherfucking 324. Man, listen.
In false claims submitted to Medicare, Medicaid, and other health care programs. This enforcement action involves the seizure of cash, as well as luxury vehicles and properties, returning real money.
Y'all couldn't get that off, black girl? Y'all couldn't get that one off? And y'all crying about food stamps? These motherfuckers wasn't just getting food stamps. They was getting cash, cashola, driving Teslas, BMWs, Mercedes-Benzes, living in big luxurious houses. Gang of them too, living in them nice ass houses.
To American taxpayers and to our government health care programs. We are seeing a disturbing trend of transnational criminal organizations engaging in increasingly sophisticated and complex criminal schemes that defraud the American healthcare system. As part of this takedown, we've identified and charged defendants operating from Russia, Eastern Europe, Pakistan, and other foreign countries. These individuals...
Man, I just had, since I broke my elbow, I had an incident with Metro Health over here. And I keep telling y'all, black folks here in Cleveland, be careful about going over there fucking around, man. Because them people was in cahoots with these motherfucking foreigners. They trying to steal y'all body parts. They trying to steal y'all identities. Everything, man. Them people tried to actually abduct me. They tried to make up an excuse to lock me up on a mental health ward so that they could do whatever the fuck they basically wanted to do to me. And wasn't nobody gonna be able to get me out. They're serious. That's what Metro Health just tried to do to me. They tried to change my primary care, everything. Like, nah, man, what the fuck is y'all doing? I broke my arm. The ambulance could have took me to University or Cleveland Clinic. Well, University's a trauma center. They could have took me to University. But they chose to bring me over here to y'all motherfuckers. Because this is what y'all do. I wasn't even a problem to these people, man. These motherfuckers was trying to antagonize me. To get me to go off so that they can drug me up and take me upstairs. And nobody ever know anything about it. Cold-blooded. But this is how the medical services is in cahoots with these motherfucking terrorists and these people, man.
Have infiltrated our healthcare system to steal American taxpayer dollars. As just one example, we dismantled a scheme involving a sophisticated operation run from Russia and Eastern Europe that strategically bought dozens of medical supply companies in the United States and submitted more than $10 billion in fraudulent healthcare claims to Medicare. To make matters worse, these perpetrators used the stolen identities of more than 1 million Americans spanning all 50 states to perpetrate this scheme and submit these false claims. But I'm pleased to report that
Metro Health is involved in that shit.
Take a look at what happened.
Metro Hospital over there on the west side of Cleveland.
Weird lighter, and what happened next was completely insane. So I nearly made the stupidest mistake of my life.
Strikes again. And we've seen what just took place with the shooting. Reducing our
shout out to OK Rick, man, for this footage.
With the National Guardsmen. I mean, it's just a disgrace. Trump has now paused migration, calling out Joe Biden, calling out the auto pen. On top of that, tariff revenue. Record breaking, trying to find out the experts are wrong about this, and that. You know, also trending, Trump has called out Minnesota, the Minnesota fraud with the you know what's going on down there in the Somalians, and he even called Tim Walz, the governor of Minnesota, seriously retarded. I know y'all see that trending right now, you know. And boy, he's ripping apart Somalians, calling out Ilhan Omar, Tim Walz. You know, he didn't call the reporter a stupid person. You know, you just can't make this up. Old Donnie in the flesh. You know what I'm saying? We actually have a president, brother. And before Donnie came along, I'm telling you, we see what was going on, and he exposed a lot of things. A lot of things that we are now talking about today is because of this man right here, President Trump. No one hate the man. I just give it to him. This is our president, y'all. We actually have a president. Thanks. Nobody's asleep. You know, I know they when Trump blinks his eyes or he comes out there a little bit tired or whatever, working 24 hours, they try to get the best picture they can of him slumped over. You know, they try to get their little moment of fame. If Trump come out there and he dragging that leg, or he, you know, just a little bit, looks a little bit off balance, they attack the man, hold him to the fire. If he come out there with his shirt wrinkled or suit wrinkled, or he got a stain on his suit, they gonna call it out immediately, you know. And we cannot forget that everything is the big bad orange man fault.
Can't forget that. Can't forget that. But I wonder, is it his fault that Women can come from other countries, tell American women not to have a man as the head of the household and not to have babies, but they have them and were bought for less than what the American woman is asking for. Think about that. How can a bitch from another country who was purchased by cattle, you feel what I'm saying? Some prehistoric shit, man, like some uncivilized ass shit. Money, definitely money. How the fuck can she ask for less, but tell you to ask for more? She adopted to less, but make you say more. You don't find that suspicious? In the words of that motherfucking kind artist ass motherfucking Dr. Umar, you don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? No, man. I'ma just go ahead and I'm gonna let Young go ahead and rest right there with that one. Look, y'all, I'm a very observant person. And over the past 30, 35 years, right, I've come to observe that the horse spirits from around the world have come here. They have. All of for all the tribes, all of the motherfucking different countries, the horse spirit, the spirit of the Jezebel has come here to the United States of America. Like that Statue of Liberty that's attracted all the whores. This is a nation for whores, and it will be nothing but whores that it will be bred over here, top-notch whores from around the world. Dead serious. I'm trying to make humor of it, but it's really sad because it's an actuality. The characteristics of these whores and bitches, right? Disrespect, liberal ideologies, single motherhood, independence, boss chick attitudes, lack of humility, lack of humanity, meaning that you know y'all bitches is worth, y'all with the abortions and all this other shit, y'all with anything that's anti-life, y'all with that shit, right? Y'all lustful nature, y'all hateful nature, y'all bitterness, y'all cruel demeanors, y'all criminal-minded and lack of accountability, possess disdain outlook on y'all women, if I'm able to say that. It puts a motherfucking stain on you, sweetie. Don't no man want you. Betraying your own fucking kingdom. You claiming that queen shit. Well, the United States of America is your queen, your kingdom. You just one of many queens that's inside of the United States of America. But y'all don't think like that. Most niggas don't think like that. I'm a king inside of this motherfucker amongst other kings. This is the land of kings and queens. Y'all didn't think of that. The rest of the world thinks like that. That's why they come here. This is the land that produces kings and queens. The land of opportunity. I just don't get y'all. What we gonna do, America? Huh? Black folk, what y'all gonna do? For real, for real. We pretty much know that the white boy, he ready to go down in the blaze of glory. Black man, what the fuck you gonna do? You gonna align with some stupid ass niggas who being deceived? Or you gonna align with your fellow American? Black woman, what you gonna do? You gonna align with one of these weirdo ass pervert foreigners for a couple of dollars? Or you gonna align with your motherfucking fellow American? Because the shit that y'all out here doing and allowing is out of control. It is. It's truly out of control, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. You people should not be allowing foreigners to come on our soil. I don't give a fuck how much money they did. And don't you find that odd? Don't you find that kind of suspicious? Huh? That these motherfuckers can come into your country. They were poor in their country. But they come over here in your country. And they're so wealthy. And they have so much wealth that they can flash it in your face. It's only like that because the Democratic Party allowed it to happen. Liberals. See, they don't like me exposing their agenda. And the first thing they want to do is tag me in with MAGA and Trump and all of the rest of them. And I keep telling them all the time, I'm an independent conservative. Name of my motherfucking playlist that I be getting this shit from is called In God's Independence We Trust. I got over 200-300 motherfucking different videos about different political shit coming from a conservative's viewpoint. Just to sit up here and talk to y'all about. So it's definitely conversation over here. There's definitely some, if you want to talk about it. But if it don't apply, let that shit fly. I'm not here to debate anybody. I'm just here to pass on the information. That's why I don't allow too many people to come up here. I allowed y'all to come in today if y'all want to, say a few things. But it's apparent that nobody wanted. Hey, shout out to y'all motherfuckers. Obviously, everybody agreed with what I was talking about. Obviously, everybody agreed because nobody came in. For real, man. See, we got to come to a solution. But we got to address the motherfucking elephant in the room. We got to, acknowledge. Hey, y'all, it's an elephant in here, man. Why the fuck is there a big-ass elephant in this bitch? Farting and drooling and swinging his trunk around, blowing snot and all that shit on everybody. Why? We don't see no elephant. No. And if you don't get the fuck out of here, you don't smell that shit. Oh, it's not nothing. It's just wild. Wow. I don't like wow. No, man. Look, my hand's starting to fuck with me. Starting to thrive. I gotta go take me some medicine, take me some medicine. But I appreciate y'all for coming on in and sharing some time with me. And we address this matter right here. We put it on the table because it's something that's affecting us. Seriously affecting us right now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. So, with that one, I love y'all, man. I gotta save some for my podcast. I'll be shooting me a podcast tonight. I don't know when I'm gonna air it, and I don't know what platforms I'm gonna air it on. But I'm gonna definitely be shooting me a podcast tonight, and y'all motherfuckers stay in the loop, man. WastelandMusicEntertainment.com, man. Y'all go on over there and go get some of them instrumentals, get some of them that music. Shit. It's been another wonderful episode of Freaky G Live. One of the most hated, most anticipated, most underrated, most aggravating TV talk show, logs, podcast, whatever the fuck you want to call this shit, man. You just tuned in to my time, my grind, my shine. Just tuned in to Freaky G Live. Y'all gonna get the fuck on up out of here, man. Yeah, I love y'all. Be safe out there, man. Everybody out there on that snow.